All right, really pleased with the way our guys responded this week, played, just building off of what we thought was a good game last week, particularly in the second half. Just challenged those guys to show up and keep that momentum going, and so they did, absolutely did. And I thought defensively, really shutting down the run game, not giving them anything in the run game early on. Outside of that one touchdown early in the game, I thought that they played really good. Got a lot of pressure on Jacoby, 4 sacks, bunch of TFLs, really harassed him throughout the night. That was awesome to see. 3 of 13 on third down was critical for us. And then offensively, just scoring points on 6 of those first 7 drives there to really establish, control of the game and be able to finish it the right way. So really pleased. I thought the kicking game was good too. Great punt return. Good job with the punts down at the end of the game. Evan had a big one, I think 57 yards, at a key point there to extend the lead to 9 there in the second quarter. That was a key kick for us. So just overall pleased with the way that everybody approached the game.
How long was it, Cody, for the play?
1 week. We had with Noah going into the week, not knowing how we were going to have Noah. We had a lot of heavier 12 personnel groupings where he was going to be out there, and so just to keep the guys, in the O-line room, keep that energy sky high. Not that I need to create anything to do that, but we practiced it. He caught it during the week, and felt like the right moment to get it called.
Were you aware it was his birthday today?
No. I'm not aware of people's birthdays in general, okay, just to be crystal clear. So always assume that I don't know that information until after the game.
What did you make of the crowd reaction? I think they were unhappy that he was taken off the field. Did you catch wind of that in real time? Or
No, you're in play calling mode at that point, so you don't have great awareness on what's happening.
was there a thought of giving it to him again?
No chance. 0% chance. 0% chance.
Is that the throw? Is that where it's designed to go? Like
with
read?
I mean, yes. Yes, that was the one play where we would like to get him the ball. The corner played pretty tight to start, and then I think Joe kind of gave some shoulders to loosen him up, and then came back to him. So usually goes out there a little quicker, but they were taking it away. So Joe softened him up a little bit. Made a good throw and catch.
Was there any yards after a catch in the practice rep?
No, it was there was no contact really in practice. I was right there. I mean, I was there. I wanted him just to go down, get the 4, go down, put us in the second 6, and he just kept breaking tackles. That was pretty impressive.
Zach, what do you?
In Cody Ford news, Jamar Chase breaks his drought.
Yeah.
Zach, how nice was it to see him get off the schneid early in this game?
Yeah, I mean, I really wasn't aware of it until T pointed it out in the last game, during the game, and so we're just going to go out there and call it the way we see it. This play he scored on is just a play we've run 100 times, and he did a great job, making people miss and getting in the end zone. And then the other one before the half was just, really good play design there by Riscotti and pitch, and so that one worked out well.
Zach, what does this do for Joe Burrow coming back from injury this season, playing in these games, even though you're out of the playoffs, to have this kind of good play, to see it look like this when he's healthy?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen this from Joe. He's got a ton of confidence. He's playing with great rhythm, extending plays, hitting big plays down the field. Did a great job with the protection checks today, because that can be really difficult and stressful against these guys. They do a good job of attacking your protections, and so Joe was on it. And so again, just he's playing like I know Joe to play, and it's fun to watch.
Chase Brown, another huge game. Zach, what has made him so consistent over the last 8 weeks?
Yeah, well, he's very versatile with how you can utilize him. At the same time, I think our linemen they're doing a great job in the run game too. So giving him great opportunity in the run game to get those yards beyond the line of scrimmage, and he's doing a great job making people miss in space and playing through contact at the second level, and had, I don't know how many explosives today, but they were significant runs that put us in a really good position.
Chase Brown had 5 touchdowns in the third quarter over the last 2 weeks. The third quarter, 3 last week, 2 this.
Okay.
Any rhyme or reason to that?
No. I mean, it's certainly when we're at halftime, we got to come out with a mentality, and the defense has really set the tone the last 2 weeks, and the offense has countered off of that. So I was really pleased to see us get, the 2 quick stops from the defense, and then counter with 2 touchdowns from the offense. And then you get a chance, as the fourth quarter hits, to get some other guys in there and keep playing football. But I was really proud of the way that the guys came out and attacked post halftime and established the game for us and let us gain control.
It's pretty loud in that.
To Miles Murphy making the plays
Yeah.
that he's making.
He's ascended all season. He's put in great work. He has a lot of confidence right now. I think Jerry's doing a great job with him. He's taken all those things to heart and really just stepping up his game, and that's been fun to watch.
Is that an example of how he's
final game's going to be
Yeah.
for a guy like
Sure.
Miles.
I mean, he's going to finish it up the right way next week and have a lot of confidence going in the offseason and seeing what it can look like. And I think our defense as a whole, that's just what's been really fun for me to see, and it should be for everybody. Just their confidence continues to increase, and they understand exactly what we're asking them to do, and they're starting to do it at a high level. And so just really proud of those guys sticking together, through everything that's happened this season. Coaches, players, just keep pushing forward and persevering, and they're having a lot of fun right now.
Pretty loud in that locker room after the game, especially with those Cody chants that we could hear. What was the message in there, and what was it like seeing him get?
We have to finish this off the right way, and it's all we can control right now is what we've got in front of us. It's one game left, 3 practices. Got to go finish this thing the right way, like these guys have been doing for us, and just again, important to play well in front of our home fans, and finish this out the right way.
Darius was out at one point, kind of came back in. How did that go in terms of, did he say, I want to get back in though, or how did that end up?
Yeah, he had a great mindset. He had a Shan that we needed to let rest for at least a series, and then he was able to go back out there. So I was proud of him. And then at the end of the game, we wanted to get some other guys in.
Timmy Pride had some catches later on in the game, but for the most part,
Yeah.
you guys did a really good job containing him. Obviously, receptions leader in the league. What was the focus this week heading into this one?
Well, I thought Al had a great plan. Al and his staff had a great plan to try to minimize all of that and not make anything easy for them offensively. And so I know his production, his catches, he got a bunch there at the end, and he's a heck of a player that I'm really impressed with. And I thought our defense did a really good job keying in and making things really difficult for Arizona.
Zach, I think Shamar got to Jacoby and brought him down today. Do you kind of like Miles? Do you feel like that's a player who's wrapping this up?
I mean, he hasn't got a chance to just be healthy for a long stretch. It's always a stop-start this year. No fault of his own with these injuries, and so to see him out there, and again, just he's accumulating a bunch of snaps over these last couple of weeks, and to get his first career sack and kind of get that off your back a little bit before you're going into the offseason. And so again, he's got a lot of potential for us.
Do you plan to have Joe play again next week?
Yes.
What do you think it meant for Shamar to get that first sack, considering, like you said, up and down, he's been out multiple times with injuries? What do you think it meant to him?
I think it's meaningful, for a guy who's been working through it, injuries, rookie year, all the challenges that comes with it. Again, just to check that box. That's done. Now let's go get a lot more.
How gratifying is it for you personally to put together some high-scoring performances at the end of this season?
It's the gratifying part for me is that this team has maintained their energy through some really difficult times and really stuck together. When people question what they're going to see from us, there should be no questioning that. This team is made of the right stuff, and I think that's just the part that I focus on. That we have a great group of coaches that have really stuck together and kept coaching, and these players have bought into it and provided tremendous energy for us. And the proof is in playing these last 2 weeks on the field, and that's all we can control right now is every game that's in front of us and how we're going to react to it. And so again, we got to do that for one more week. Okay, thank you.